10 Ways to Embrace Change. Welcome back to the channel. This time we are discussing 10 ways to embrace change. If you are new here or haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so now. You can also hit the notification bell to get alerted on all new videos. Whether one perceives it or not, change is a constant in our lives. Changes require us to learn new skills and give up old attachments. The avoidance of change is equal to depriving oneself of the beauty of what could be a better life for all of us. The reason that a lot of people are usually fighting change is how ambiguous it is. We do not seek answers and are sometimes taken aback by the way that change rocks us. We are supposed to drive change and lead it in a way that we continue to thrive. The world is changing. Cryptocurrency, global warming, global pandemic, political awareness, sustainable environmental methods, robots, tech, and so much more. It is not enough to not experience change when all of this happens in the world around us. We are all under the mercy of constant change in our lives. You can see change as a way to improve upon yourself, or you can morph about it and spend all your time trying to cry about it. When a friend gets a job in another city and moves, we commend them on how brave they are, but when we have to move from our jobs, we consider it a relapse. Here we will be talking about 10 ways to embrace change instead of fighting it. Number 1. Accept the concept. The first way to embrace change is to accept the concept that life demands change. If nobody likes the idea of switching from large phones in the home to cell phones that people could carry around, we would have never made headway. Change is essential for improvement and growth. You must accept that if you never lost your job, you may have never applied to something better. That is the beauty of change. It gives you the chance to try something new. Number 2. Stay positive. The easiest way to crumble under the pressure of change is by looking at it from the opposing perspective. Therefore, it is necessary to approach change with a positive attitude. If you are forced to change any aspect of your life, you should think about it as a positive way to make a better impact. Once you look at it from an angle of not being good enough, or the fear of the unknown future, you may be giving it the power to run you down entirely. Number 3. Prepare for it. There is nothing worse than not preparing for the future. Once you are sure of a change, it is vital to prepare for it. The process of preparation is mainly setting your mind and establishing a foreshadowing experience. You must write down details of what has happened and what your following lines of moves are. If you sit and wait for the tides of change to rock you wherever, you might be too knee-deep in unpreparedness to take the challenge and make something better out of it. Number 4. Reduce ambiguity. Fear of change thrives on the prospect of an unknown future. It is always crucial to taking control of your future that you ask questions about the change. This approach will give you enough information to propel you to use this change in your favor. For example, if your employment is terminated, seek full performance appraisal results and other reasons for the company's decision. This way, you are aware of what you're going to work on next and how you'll go about becoming a better you. If it is a new job in a faraway place, let them give you complete reports on every aspect of your life as you are moving to a new location. This way is how you can see the good in the change. Number 5. Separate yourself from the change. You mustn't make yourself the center of your experience. If you were engaged and now you are back to being single, it is not the best thing to do by blaming yourself. You need to thoroughly review the experiences and tell yourself that you are not your experience. It may be challenging, but it is possible. If you are cleaning up and going sober after years of substance abuse, your experience should be the core of the change and not you as an individual. Nothing is your fault. Remember that the world requires change, and make that change. Number 6. Maintain self-care. The remedy to smoothly experiencing change is to maintain self-care. Whatever your self-care routine has always been shouldn't be dismissed because you are going through a transition. If anything, the time allocated to self-care should increase. This routine will relax you and keep you in shape as you prepare and go through the necessary change. So if it is long salt baths, essential candles and wine combo, swimming or hiking, you have to ensure that you are doing the things that matter. Number 7. Seek new perspectives. Changes are difficult to go through mentally, and sometimes we may not be thinking straight. This point is when we have to understand our strengths and use them to our advantage during these periods. A new perspective is often unmatched because we are glued to viewing our experience negatively that sometimes we need to hear someone else call something good to make our perspective shift a little. It is necessary to speak to very positive people in times like this when we are holding on to change by the helm of negativity. Number 8. Update your skills. The time to sob and be completely unmotivated is also an excellent time to update your skills. This period is the best time you are in between plans or moves to learn as much as you want fully. For example, there could be a change at work where you may feel a little sidelined with the new technology you are not well invested in. This situation is considered a significant change, especially if it is a fast-moving corporation where one can quickly become redundant. This point is your cue to take lessons and advance in the change that has been introduced. It is not the time to continue to be worried if your lack of new skills will get you fired. Number 9. Celebrate growth. As we speak about doing things to upgrade and advance in skills and personal well-being, it is necessary also to mention that one way to embrace change is to celebrate small milestones in the process of change. There are several steps to overcome the fear of change till you are well settled in your new and improved lifestyle. You should celebrate these steps once they have been successfully crossed. When you stop being anxious and start upgrading yourself, you must observe. When you finally upgrade and can now flow with the new tide, it is worth celebrating. This way, you are embracing your change and fully accepting it as a new feat. Number 10. Connect with community. It is essential to find support for change. It is necessary because it promotes accountability with everything you are committed to doing. We relapse in life, and it is normal. Sometimes we do not give up because we do not want to disappoint our loved ones or support system. This way, we can connect with people going through the same kind of change and set goals together. We can check on each other and inspire ourselves not to be overpowered by the current of change. It is not easy to embrace change. It is the most challenging part of our lives because we quickly get comfortable with routines. It is, however, necessary and a regular part of existence. So whether you initiated it or you are affected by it, it is up to you to make the best out of it. We hope you enjoyed this video. You can tell us in the comments section the time you had to embrace change, and you did it. See you next time. Bye.